Hey guys, Enchanted Nemesis Terrell, and we're awake and up. Okay. I kind of been up for most of the night. I actually was up all night, actually. Um, but anyways, I'm Enchantress, and we are back with another live. On this channel, we go live every single day, twice a day. On Sundays, it's Angel Messages. Mondays, Mystery Monday. And Tuesdays, open mic for yes or no questions. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here to help us grow. We ask that you like, comment, share, guys, if you have not. Slam the ding subscribe button, okay? And then hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when we go live twice a day. All right, one is for all zodiac signs in the evening times, and in the morning times, it is different reads, okay? Different reads. So first, did I turn the comments on, guys? So first I wanted to say that, I'm going to do a leap to the month of March this year. And the reason for that is because everybody knows, or if you don't know, you need to be enlightened on that is the real new year, okay? We have been listening to what, you know, the world has told us to do. But the truth is that the new year is really in March. And this could be why sometimes tarot readers are affected by it. Because if we're not operating on the right system, this is why it's more accurate when we do the zodiac signs, because that is the proper way, starting with Aries. That's why Aries is on top. If January was the new year, Aquarius would be on top. Aquarius is at the bottom, okay? Aquarius is the number 11. It represents the ascended masters, okay? But if you look at it for what it is, March begins the new year. It's all here. We don't even have to make it up. I'm not getting it from somebody or somewhere else. All you have to do is look at the orders of the zodiac. I started talking about this yesterday, but Aries is first. So we're going to jump over into March and see what March brings you, okay? This is the time you can powerfully manifest. It is, and they know that. Because if you could manifest, or if you were manifesting at the right time, and I'm going to tell you who knows this and acknowledges it, the celebrities. If you get wind of this and you know how to manifest at the correct time, you'll have just as much as everyone else. So this has been the default and the defect in our knowledge. So remember, I used to say the affirmations every day. Knowledge is power was one of them, was one of the affirmations that I said on a daily basis. I stopped the affirmations, but I used to say them every day. I had about 9 that I would say on here every day. But to save time, I stopped doing it. But anyways, if you know when to manifest, you could be just like the person or people you want to be. And they don't want that. They don't want everybody to be an elite. They don't want everybody to know or have the knowing or the knowledge. But just keep that in mind. So we're going to jump forward to the month of March and see what's coming collectively. Hey, Tiana. Hey, Forrest. All right. So allegedly, we are in the new year, and everybody says Happy New Year. All right? Around this time. So let's see. Tiana, do you think I should break it down with zodiacs, or do you think I should do collectively? Do you think I should break it down with zodiacs or do it collectively? What's coming March 2026, or just what's coming in the month of March? I realize probably everybody, a lot of people are sleeping. Oh, now Capricorn Goddess said for everybody. And Tiana says for, yes, a breakdown. So I'll do both. All right. Collectively, I'll do a collective and then I'll do a breakdown of zodiac signs. So I can do them both. I usually do the elements when it's just a reading because I could break them down tonight. I forgot that tonight I have to do all zodiac signs. So what I'll do is I'll break them down tonight. But what I'll do today, is break it down to the elements. Okay, Tiana. Okay, and then tonight I'll do that. All right. So I'll do a collective, but I still will break it down to like elements. So I'll say Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, like that. All right. So first, collectively, what's coming for the collective? What's coming for the collective? What's coming for the collective? What's coming for the collective in the month of March? So see, the Six of Wands is here. So somebody is going to get some type of recognition, some type of victory, okay? What is this victory coming in the month of March for the collective? Ooh, it has to do with finances. The Queen of Pentacles. Now, this doesn't, if it's not finances, this could be a Queen of Pentacles coming towards someone, or this could be the energy that you embody. By the month of March, you're definitely going to be back on your game. Okay, finances. You'll be able to manifest what it is that you want. Why the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? You know, it's material, okay? It is material. It is money. You know how they say money is the root of all evil? The devil showed up. So with the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing that as finances. Okay. So you could do something, right? And then, or you could be trying to do something and then you get rejected for something or some type of offer, or your first one is a rejection. You know, do not fear the rejection. Take the rejection, but there's something else coming. What's this rejection here? It's coming after. Yep. You'll be in an emotionally balanced energy. And then something has to give way. Or you're going to get a whole new beginning in something. What's this new beginning? What is this new beginning? The new beginning could be a partnership ending and then one coming in. So for some of you, you have a partnership that may end and then one will begin, or something else more satisfying will begin. What's this King of Swords? Okay, so reciprocity is here on the board. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the Knight of Cups is on the board. So I kind of feel like you're going to get an offer that brings in more reciprocity, equal give and take. What's this Knight of Cups here for? Yeah, somebody, wow, I have two cards. Somebody could be making a turnaround or making some type of change. This could be you. I got a divine counterpart on the board. So the King and Queen of Swords could come together and manifest something together. This could be two air signs. Not necessarily. Why are the King and Queen of Swords on the board? This could be a reconciliation between two people. This is two air signs that may come back together. Reconciliation. The phoenix rises from the ashes. Yep, there's a King of Pentacles here. Something is going to be based around finances. Something's going to be growing. Something's going to be changing. Yeah, and you're going to get like a wish fulfillment. I kind of feel like, you know, I just kind of feel like it's going to be something with manifesting something. Whether this is a return of someone or whether this is, and I really think it's going to be rebuilding finances. I really do. I don't think so much this as a return because the initial cards were a victory and the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is out on the board as well. I just now noticed that there's another divine counterpart. So two people could get together who are the King and Queen of Swords and come together with some type of ideal or something. Something comes to fruition where two people decide to equal give and take here, put something together, and a whole victory comes out of it. So this could be two people coming together, deciding to do something for the greater good, and prosperity erupts. All right, that victory erupts. This recognition, that wish fulfillment. So I definitely see two people coming together. It could be in business, but not necessarily. But not necessarily. But then again, it could. It could be two people who decide to get married and build something together, and the sun will come out. So let me get some predictions for the month of March. I'm leaping over to March for a reason. That is the time where I believe my collective things are going to start happening. That is the time that I believe things are going to start happening. Yes, positively inspiring. I see the Real Psychedelic Nun on here, 888. Vibe Wit is on here. N2 is on here. Tiana's on here for us. Who is that? Jungle Samuel. I know somebody named Samuel. Samuel. Yeah, so whatever troubles that you're having, I do feel by the month of March, obstacles are going to be cleared. What else is coming for the collective? I do see some of you actually going somewhere or leaving or going out of town. I see great personal strength and peace that assures your success. See, sometimes all you need is a little peace and you'll get where you need. But if you're constantly aggravated, even within a relationship or family, you can't put the puzzle pieces together sometimes. You can't put it together. You can't get to where you need to be. But here you are on the mountain road. Here you are on the road to success. So success is coming. I was up all night. I was up all night. Sorry, guys. So there's still going to be forces working against you, though. You know, and this is the thing. You know, you got to remember we're working on demon time. And I say this all the time because the demons, they see just like the universe, just like your gods, the demons see. All right, there's demons and there's angels, okay? The demons see just like the angels do. So the reason why I always say we're on demon time is because they see, so they gonna send. They see and they send. They send something to stop you, especially when they know you're headed in the right direction. See, when they know you're on a positive spiritual quest and you're doing things the right way and you're still getting success without coming through them, because usually demons want you to come through them. They want you to drink. They want you to be on drugs. They want all this. You're on, that's why I say you're on demon time. They want you to do this. So they send people your way so that they can work against you, to keep you from, I don't know why I was going to say the promised land, to keep you from the promised land. This is their goal, to stop you from that sun. You think people just come into your life and wreak havoc for no reason? They were sent. You think people come into your life, family members, you think they come around and it causes chaos? You think they were sent. Everybody is not operating on demon time, but you do have people that are. Okay? Yeah. So there's going to be a period of frustration for you to get to these goals. Now, I'm telling you everything that's coming. I'm not telling you, they're like, oh, this sounds negative, I'm getting off there. No, I'm telling you what's going to come, you have to go through to get to where you want to be. You were thinking this last night? Yeah, you did a ritual, a New Year ritual. A period of frustration. You're going to go through a period of frustration because there's a lot of lessons to be learned. Once you learn the lessons, then the blessings come. I tell people this all the time. And some people go, I learned my lesson, and go right back and do the same thing again. All right? And this is why we get into financial pinches, because it's trying to wake you up. It's trying to wake you up. Like, okay, let me attack the pockets. So maybe they'll put a little bit more work in and see where I'm trying to get them. Your spirit team. Beware of greed. Beware of greed. That's the number one fault. Something definitely is going to take place in the month of October as well. This is going to be very significant. Whatever this is going to be very significant in the month of October. Again, we have, maybe it's going to be revealed who this person is that's working against you behind your back. It's going to be revealed. Of course they do, Vibe With. Of course they do. That's their job, to misinform you so that you get the wrong information, so that you gravitate towards the wrong readers, so that you even sometimes fumble with a reading and you're like, wait a minute, I don't think that was the correct information. Or maybe my intuition is off. That's what they do. But the only way they can do it, and I told you guys this over this year, I told you, watch what you intake in your body. That's the only way they can do it. That's how they work with you. Why do you think I have demon cards? They tell me. They tell me how they can get to you. Watch what you eat. Watch what you say. Your gut is important. And people call them parasites and worms. That's nothing but, it's like demon energy. It's to eat you from the inside out. When parasites get in your brain, you go crazy, right? You need to find a police report. You don't need to find a police. Oh, you need to file a police report. Against who? Divine choose myself. Divine chose myself. Okay. All right. Something may happen significant in the month of February. It looks like it's going to be a victory in some type of endeavor. You a pescatarian, vibe with? You're going to have some increase in material wealth or spiritual growth by the month of February. Well, if this is a spiritual battle, divine chose myself, then it has to be done spiritually. If you file a police report, that's not going to do anything. It's a spiritual battle. So you get the enlightenment that you need and you gather your spiritual team and then they do the battling for you. And how to do that is the mental space. You have to be in the correct mental space. You have to ask your guardian angels, your ancestors, and your spirit guides to fight the battle for you. What else is coming? Somebody that lives far away from you may be thinking about you. There's going to be some changes that come as well. All right, so I'm going to tap into some of these and see what this is. We're going to find out what's coming in October. We're going to see who this person is that could possibly be working against you. We're going to see what's coming in February. We're going to see what this material or spiritual wealth is. We're going to see what this victory is. And we are going to see what you're going to get a triumph over with the troubles. What or who is this? Beware of greed. All right? Because that is that demon time. Demon time will put you on that demon time and then you don't get where you need to go. Let's see what this assured success is. Let's see. All right. What's significant is happening in the month of October? What's happening for the collective? I kind of feel like you may find out about somebody in the month of October. You may find out some type of heavy deception because beside that, what came out with that card is that someone is working against you behind your back. So by that time, or it could be even before, or you could kind of know from last October. But I also can look at October as 8 because octuplets is 8, right? So oct is 8. So something could be significantly revealed in 8 days. Something could be happening in the month of August, but not necessarily. Something could happen in 8 days. Something could happen on the 8th. But something could be revealed to you about someone. And I mean, that's a good way to put it, but you're already aware. So some people are not aware and you want to know who it is so you know how to handle who they are, because it could be somebody right under your nose. You want to know. You want to know so that you can know how to handle it or how to handle them. We're not saying you need to do anything about it. We're just saying that awareness, knowledge is power. You already know, Jungle Samuel. So you already know. You found out last October about a deception. And this is what I'm talking about timelines. Everybody is on a different timeline. So other people have to catch up. But 8 could be a significant number. So 8 is the strength card. You're going to need strength and endurance or courage to get through it, possibly. So 8 also signifies taking action. It also signifies dedication. And the key word here is manifestation. Or it could be approaching some type of conclusion. It could mean rest and healing or recovery or some type of renewal. Action and work, putting effort in or dedication and progress into something. Or it could be a path that's nearing its end. This is a cycle. So 8 sometimes could signify a cycle coming to its end, because whomever this person is, when you identify who they are, you could say, you know what, that's it. Like, that is it. That is the last straw I had for you. It also means transformation and change. It could be relating to somebody's ego or psychology. But it's some type of renewal. It's stability, it's responsibility, and it's the need to balance effort with enjoyment. It, like, I'm looking at all the 8s in the deck. So let's just take the 8 of Wands. That's fast moving energy. That's passion and that's swift communication. So somebody could tell you something. 8 of Cups, it's walking away from emotional situations or disillusionment. So this means that this could be somebody around that you have to wind up walking away from. It could be an emotional situation and you're like, wow, I can't believe you did that. The 8 of Swords, it's overcoming mental limitations or feeling trapped in your own thoughts. So maybe you finally get the answers to free yourself mentally. Like, I always thought this, I always felt this, but it was trapped in your head. So you weren't completely sure. The 8 of Pentacles is skill development. It's apprenticeship. It's dedication to your craft. So maybe you find out that somebody is not as dedicated as you are. But you're going to find something out. And 8 is significant. October may be significant. That could be somebody's birthday or birth month. So that's what I feel around that October time. Whomever is working against you behind your back, that's going to come to a light. All right. What is this February? What's going to take place in the month of February? What's going to take place in the month of February? What? All these cards coming out. All right, let's try again. Spirit, please and thank you. Clear, concise messages. Calling on my ascended masters, spirit team, and spirit guides. Great. And then it falls over. Yeah. Don't look at my drink, guys. Yeah, see? So that's just how it is. And everything is going to come to light. So whatever is needed for you to really know, possibly what they've done, and then you'll make a decision. And then your mind is clear from trying to figure out what this person is trying to do. You're going to know. You're going to get the answers. Then all that worrying goes away because it's in your head like, I wonder why they treat me that way. I wonder why they talk to me that way. I wonder why they do this. I wonder why they're so angry at me and I did nothing to them. You know why? It's because they did everything to you. That's why. That's why they're irritated sometimes by you. They did something to you. You did nothing to them. What's coming in February? What's coming in February? I don't know. This possibly could be when somebody goes into some type of pinch or something like that. Let me one more for the month of February. Yeah, it's going to be some type of loss. Some type of loss. If it's not going to be a loss, it's regret or some type of disappointment. Let me see what this loss is. It came out twice, but it came out with too many cards, so I put it back and it still came out again. The Five of Cups is here. What's this Five of Cups for the month of February? Some of you are on a different timeline. You could have already experienced this last February if you could think back. This is why it's important to keep a journal month to month. And anything that happens to you significant that month, jot it down. So that you can always look back and go, wait a minute, what happened last February? Why is this happening now? Or you could kind of piece it together. Somebody could have some type of group conflict. Somebody could lose a job. Somebody could start working alone. Somebody didn't plan something properly. Why is the Five of Cups here? Yeah, somebody could be leaving. All right, somebody's transitioning. Somebody's leaving something behind. Somebody is moving on from something. Where are they moving on from? But they're moving straight towards a victory. So here it goes. Remember I said the month of March? So this is telling me what already I told you already. I said you're going to have some hiccups. You're going to have some things that have happened, but you're going to move forward into a victory. By the month of March, you're going to be at that Six of Wands, like I said. So you're still going to be seeing these things that are happening now, but you're transitioning. You're making the moves. You're making the necessary changes. And then by March, you're going to be on solid ground with this Six of Wands energy. And that's this victory in some endeavor. All right. What's this victory going to be? What is this victory going to be? What is this victory going to be? Spirit, please and thank you. What is the victory? I see the Empress energy, but I see a new beginning. What is this victory going to be? So a disconnection could seem all sad, right? And then this disconnection turns into a victory. So a struggling relationship could come to an end, and then all of a sudden victory start happening for you, because you may find out that this person was blocking your success the whole time. Yeah, it looks like a struggling relationship with misaligned values could come to an end. And then that's when the victory starts happening. Somebody could distance themselves from a King of Swords reverse. This is somebody who's callous. They're reckless. They have no emotional control, and they're very manipulative. This is somebody who misuses their power. This is that person that comes in and out just to leave you hanging. They come in and out just to give you a little bit so you're at a standstill. This person wants to keep you stuck. But have no fear. You have something else that's going to reach you. Here's the Knight of Cups, and here's the Lovers. So the minute you let go of this energy that keeps you stuck in your head, the minute that you realize that this person is coming in and misusing their power and manipulating you, coming back and forth, hot and they're cold, their yes and their no. The minute you realize what's going on and you decide to disconnect from that energy is when this Knight of Cups is coming, when these offers are going to start brewing in, when the Lovers comes in. Could be a soulmate connection. It's definitely a union, a partnership, a relationship. Okay? Bernice Bounds. Just because you're in a relationship or a union does not mean that it's always sexually affiliated. You can be in a relationship with people who will wait until you are married. So we got to put ourselves where we belong, okay? You have it in all caps like you're yelling. Are you trying to remind yourself of this? Because we already know this. A healthy relationship sometimes doesn't even have anything to do with that. So that is your choice. Everyone is different, and we can't judge anyone for what they do. Not here. Spirit, please and thank you. What else is coming? A wish fulfillment. So whatever that you're wishing for, it's going to be granted. Okay, misery loves company, guys. So we went on ahead and let that person go. If you have issues within yourself, you're going to come on here pouting and arguing. If you know who you are, you don't have to tell anybody. If you know who you are, you don't have to tell anybody. Okay? When you start coming in here, you're trying to convince yourself of something. You know, when people are yelling, I know who I am. I know my worth. You don't have to tell anybody that. If you know your worth is quiet power. Spirit, please and thank you. There's a King of Pentacles afoot. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why is the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here? Or this could be you. Okay, Tiana. Right. And you don't, what do you want to argue with a stranger for about who you are anyways? What do I look like arguing with one of you telling you that I know who I am? I do this, I do. What do I look like doing that? I'm who I am. You have your opinion, but I know who I am. I don't have time for that. Anyway, this King of Pentacles is here. This could be the energy that you embody. You could go into business. You could all of a sudden accumulate wealth. Your business could pick up or start activating. You could take a leadership role. Security is here. Having discipline gets you abundance. Abundance does not come without discipline. Prosperity does not come without generosity. Okay? Prosperity does not come without generosity. You have to give to others in order to receive. Money is supposed to flow to you and through you, not just to you and get stuck and try to get more. It doesn't work that way. Thank you for the gift. Thank you, Super Fox. Money flows through you, to you, and through you. Prosperity, you can't have prosperity without generosity. You can't have abundance without discipline. Just keep that in mind. So, let me give you an example. So if you're opening up a business, right? And you know that you have a certain amount of funds every month or every week or every 2 weeks, you know when you get paid. Why would you go blow that on shoes, purses, getting your hair done, getting your nails done, and you're trying to open up a business? Business, money, nothing comes without great sacrifice. Nothing comes without sacrifice. So you know you got to sacrifice some things to get to this King of Pentacles energy, to be able to see the sun come out. You can't just say, I'm going to keep buying this. I need it. I need it. I need it. Nothing comes without sacrifice. And if you're not making the necessary sacrifices, you may still get it, but it's just going to take you a little bit longer. That's all. That's all. And a sense of entitlement will keep you waiting as well. Nobody owes anybody anything. You're supposed to get it on your own. What else for the collective? The Hierophant is here. There's this Taurus energy. So you could be working with banks or institutions, or you could be going back to a traditional way of life. You could be deciding to follow the way your family did something or the way a relative did something. You could start to follow the rules. Double tap to like the live guys, the number's not matching. Forgiveness is here. You could forgive somebody and then you're able to move on. You have released yourself. Mercy is the Hierophant. It brings wisdom, forgiveness, mercy, having trust, brings order. And that's what the Hierophant is all about. Order, tradition, doing things the correct way. You have people who are totally in the Hierophant reverse energy. They're unorthodox. They do everything anyway. They don't follow tradition. They don't follow the rules. They try to break the rules, and rule breakers can't thrive because eventually the rule breaking comes to a head, whether spiritually or in the physical. Some opportunities are going to come in, okay? You're going to have some choices. It's time to search for your purpose. All right, so let's go back to the month of March and let's see what's coming for March for Zodiac elements. All right, what's coming in the month of March? Let's do Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's get love and see what happens in love. I'm going to just choose 3 cards in love, whether it's new or existing. Let me see. Okay, that deck is right here. So I'm going to choose 3 cards in love, and then I'm going to see just what's coming in general. All right. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces on the board. What's coming for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the month of March? Okay, so new love is on the board. The Ace of Cups came out and the Queen of Pentacles. Looks like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is going to have new feelings for someone, or compassion is coming in. Love is here with the Ace of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. She's very practical, and she's a provider. So this could be a working parent. Somebody, if you have children, you could find love soon, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it looks like you're going to be able to ground your love life by March, or coming in March. You're going to have a very grounded love life here. So since that came out for you, we're going to do 3, an outcome in love. Give me 1 card for this Ace of Cups for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Give me 1 card from this deck for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in love. And give me 1 card from this deck for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in love. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of playfulness in this connection. You're going to be able to recapture romance by being playful in a youthful spirit. It's time to have fun. It's time to shine. I feel like you're going to get a soul connection that's so good that you're going to create moments of telepathy But make sure you're not in denial about anything. You have to see the truth of the situation. And just because we say you're in denial doesn't mean it's something bad. You could be in denial that this person doesn't care for you, and they really do. All right? So it looks pretty good for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the love dynamic. And I feel like instability as well because of that Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to have what you need. All right, month of March, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Give me 2 cards for the month of March. It looks like you're going to be freeing yourself from negative thoughts and opening up to new perspectives with the 8 of Swords reverse. You're going to get some type of freedom. What else for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? Give me one more for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So you definitely are making some type of transformation here with the Judgment. All right. There's some type of rebirth. There's some type of reckoning. You're going to get some type of awakening. OK, and it could start with forgiveness and mercy. This could be a reconciliation. Not necessarily. It looks like you may give up on something at some point. I'm going to have to pull one more card just to get some more clarity. What is this giving up and what is the Judgment here for? Okay, so I kind of feel like, I hope it's not in the midst of your transformation that you give up, okay? Because there's a transformation here. There's the phoenix rising from the ashes. Don't give up if you're in the ashes. Don't give up if the fire is on you, because you're going to rise from the ashes. Okay? If you give up, you'll never get to this collab. You'll never get to this 3 of Pentacles of building something. What is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius trying to build? Okay, so the Lovers came out. You're trying to bring something into harmony. This could be a relationship or some type of partnership. You could want to team up with someone. But if you don't rise from those ashes, if you don't have forgiveness in your heart, you're not going to get to this 3 of Pentacles with the Lovers here. All right. What's the outcome if you get to this 3 of Pentacles and Lovers? What's the outcome? Give me one card for love. It's showing us love. All right, it is saying that maybe, possibly, there was someone else, but that's going to be over. If somebody had somebody else, it's over. If somebody entangled a third party, it's going to be over. I feel like you're going to overcome obstacles. Give me one more in love for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I don't know because, wait a minute, a card fell. And then you're going to definitely free yourself from something, okay? We got that twice. So free yourself did come out. And that's the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like you're going to free yourself. But I'm not sure if this is a reconciliation, because reconciliation came out in the reverse. So, and it's telling you at the bottom of the deck to release your ex. So if you are thinking about that this is somebody else, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, no, no, no. When you free yourself, this is something new. This is a new connection. So it's just confirming that it's not a past connection. Triangle is in the reverse, so whomever this is, they got over that third party situation. But I'm not getting a reconciliation. This is something new coming in. For Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, this is new energy. Or you are dealing with this new energy now. You could be on a new timeline already. You have someone new that you are going to collab with, okay? You're going to partner with this person. There's a partnership. There's a union here. Somebody may not, don't even turn your head back, because that's not for you. That is no longer for you. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's coming for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn by this March? Temperance on the board. So you're going to be able to balance something out. You're going to be able to balance something out, and you may let go of something. You're going to get some type of enlightenment, and it's going to be very different than before. What's coming for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Yeah. You have the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to get some type of clarity or make some type of breakthrough. You're going to get some type of new ideals or some type of success is coming. Sharp mind is here. New conflict. No, that's if it's in the reverse. It's not going to be conflict. It's going to be some type of success. You're going to start to see things differently. You're going to start to lead. You're going to start to be more ambitious and more original. It's hard work ahead, but you're willing to put the work in with this Knight of Pentacles so that you can see the results. Responsibility, efficiency, conservation. You're going to get there. All right? But not without a fight, okay? You have some people that are competing against you. You have some rivals, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay? There's going to be some tension. There's going to be some strife. This could be with a third party or someone, but you're going to get this clarity that puts you in this Knight of Pentacles energy, and you are going to start to be on the move towards stability. Give me something in love for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Nothing came out in the cards, but there could be something with a wedding for some of you, or somebody is married, or somebody will be, or somebody wants to marry somebody. There's a bond that's going to come in, and it's going to grow stronger over time. I do see it turning into a marriage. Give me one more for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like there could be somebody for this earth sign that, or something that they need to let go of first. And remember, allow events to unfold at the correct time. You do have divine timing at work in this connection. But there's something that needs to be let go of. Now, there's two scenarios here. I feel like there's somebody who's creating a bond, and they are going to eventually evolve into marriage. And then I have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that needs to let something go. They need to let something go. So let's find out, because it's two scenarios, because we are doing 3 zodiac signs. Whatever is the most prominent, that's what's going to come out. What is this letting go of for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Somebody need to expand. They may need to let go of where they live. They may need to make a move in order to make this happen. In order for something to come to fruition, somebody may have to move towards somewhere else for a financial opportunity. They may have to make a move. All right. Next, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What's coming for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini by March? Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's that 6 of Wands. All right, we talked about that earlier. What is this 6 of Wands for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? It has something to do with karma. It has something to do with following your intuition, and it could possibly involve a King of Swords. Remember, we said somebody could partner with someone. This looks like it could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We did say King of Swords. So an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could partner with somebody. Remember, we saw the King and Queen of Swords, and they evolved to the Queen and King of Pentacles, I think, because they may have done business together. This is, remember I said, this is two air signs that could be coming together to build something. They're going to manifest something together. Okay, remember, we are stronger in numbers. You may need that one person to tip you over the scale for you to be a master manifester. Whomever this is, if you two come together, you'll be able to manifest any and everything. You guys belong together. It was from a past life. If you are divine counterparts from a past life, you guys are going to be master manifestors together. It is destined for you two to come together so that you can manifest this. What will these two manifest? What will they manifest? It is definitely, you have a 2 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles here. So this is a great union. It's mutual attraction. It's a marriage. It's something that's going to be shocking to everyone. It's going to shock everybody when this comes about. Nobody's expecting these two to come together. Yep, it's an Ace of Cups too at the bottom of the deck. And I kind of feel like you two are going to have to quietly do this, because if you tell people, they're not going to wish you best. Look, Ace of Cups, this is something you're going to have to do behind the scenes, because once somebody knows, it's like they're going to try to do any and everything to tear it to shreds. This is somebody that doesn't want to see you with anybody. And remember, we talked about that secret person in the background. You're going to find out. Some of you already been enlightened a little bit of who this person is that doesn't want to see you with anyone. We're going to go through the deck one at a time. We're only going to do one card, double tap to like the live so the numbers match. We're going to go through one more time. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If there's anybody that doesn't want to see you with someone, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, who is it? Who is it? Okay, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, they're not wishing good for you. They don't want to see you have finances. They don't want to see you save money. They don't want to see nothing for you. They want you to be in a 5 of Cups energy. Loss, grieving. Whomever this is, they thrive off of that. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that doesn't want to see you have anything or anybody. Next zodiac sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If there's someone who doesn't want to see you have anything, who is it? Who is this person? It didn't come out. It just flipped. Who is this person that doesn't want to see you have anything? All right. This is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They want to see you with heavy burdens. They want to see you burnt out. They want to see you overstressed. And remember, they may have saw you that way before. They want it again. This is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that wants to see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in distress. They want to see you doing it all. They want to push everything on you. They want you overstressed, looking bad, looking rough, looking tough. This is what they want. They don't want any good for you. So if any of those zodiac signs, I'm sorry to say this, come towards you, or you know any past loves, baby mothers, baby fathers, I don't care who it is, parents, I don't care. They don't want to see you have what you need. They want to see you stressed and burnt out and looking like a rag doll. Okay? Wow. Wow. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Show us the person who wants to see you, who doesn't want to see you have what you need or have everything you need. Okay, it is a Scorpio energy. It's a Scorpio energy. And this person likes to see you kind of like suffering a bit or in a collapse or stormy times. So they could thrive off of the arguing, okay, or something like that. Or they don't like you to make personal transformations, changes for the better. So there's a Scorpio, and there's also a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So beware of these energies, okay? They kind of want you to hit rock bottom. They want something to end, an inevitable end. They're pushing for your demise. And even if they don't think they are, they are. Or even if you don't think they are, they are. Okay? So let's get the advice. What can you do? What's the advice to guard against these people? You don't need no advice. You're going to walk all over top of them. You will come out victorious with the Six of Wands, no matter who or what is trying to do it. It's inevitable. If it's written for you, you're supposed to have it. If it's written for you, you're going to have it. Six of Wands, victory written all over the place. Okay? Victory written all over the place. You're still going to get it. That's your advice. Become the victor, the laurel beckon hero that you are. You're always on that horse. You get recognition. People see you. They notice you. They may not acknowledge it, but they see you. They see you. They see you. Look at this. King of Pentacles, King of Cups. You embody. You are bodied, okay? That's it. I'm going to leave it there, guys. That's all I have. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Please like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button when you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can see when we come on, okay? We do it twice a day. We'll be back on here the evening as well, around 4 o'clock possibly, for live, for live Zodiac messages for each Zodiac sign. We're not going to do the element. We're going to do the actual Zodiac signs. Drop in the comments after the live what you would like to see that on. I think we talked about it earlier, though. I can't remember what it was. So you got to drop it in the comments after the live to remind me, okay, of what it is. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for spending time with me on this New Year's Day. That's all I have, guys. Until next time, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Watch the Dr. Sebi documentary. Oh, I can't even talk. Watch the Dr. Sebi documentary. Yeah, you know what? I kind of feel like I'm doing my own into Dr. Sebi thing because I think I made a breakthrough in something with herbs and drinks and stuff like that, and elixirs. And I'll show you. I'm still drinking now. Look, I've been putting things together, and I guarantee you, I've researched online what I'm doing. One thing, right, that I did that I just think I just found like I'm not sure yet. I'm still working on it. But I think I found something that hasn't been written. I think I found something that is healing. I'm going to look into Dr. Sebi's book, though, to see if he's already known that or done that. I'm definitely going to find out. I'm doing research now, so I'm glad you told me that. I'm going to watch it because there's something that I figured out with juicing. There's a component that I figured out that I'm surprised. I'm stoked. I think I figured something out. Bye, Tiana. Bye, Positively Inspiring. Bye, Into. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. But first, I got to watch Stranger Things, guys. I don't know. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm into Stranger Things. I'm sorry. I got to watch that. I'm going to watch it, Into. I'm going to watch it. I know I would like it because I'm so into stuff like that. But I love each and every one of you. I appreciate your time so much, guys. I do. For putting in the time and you know, putting up with me and stuff. That's all I have, guys. Bye for now. We'll check you in the evening time. You done watching? Jim, what were you watching? I'm drinking earthworms. Pretty much. You watching Netflix? What are you watching on Netflix? Yeah, no, I juice a lot of things. It's just combinations you should put together and combinations you shouldn't, and they'll work against you, or you don't even know they're working against you. There's combinations that can make you feel like, if you do it too much, you're putting the wrong things sometimes together. That's where we make our mistake with like foods and juicing. Are you watching Stranger Things, Jim? You know what? 33 on the board, guys. I just looked up and saw 33. You know that's a powerful message of divine support, right? Personal growth and creative expression. You know it's a spiritual awakening, right? Oh, you on episode 8? See, no, I didn't start it because remember the rest came on the 31st. So I was supposed to watch it last night, but nobody got back up to watch it. I like it too, Tiana. So I'm on the I gotta watch the last couple of episodes. They just came out yesterday. So I'm gonna watch those today. Also, 33 guys is a sign for twin flames. It's a sign that twin flames are gonna reconnect, trust and grow together, and look towards a happy future. So there may be a reconnection for twin flames. My nose is itching. I got to go because I'm supposed to open up here in a few minutes. I'm supposed to open up, so I got to go, guys. I love you all. Until next time, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, guys.